In this episode of OSFirstTimer, Dinah is going to be experimenting with a 2D physics sandbox known as Algodoo. Will she be able to build towers, make windmills, create and drive cars, as well as do a bunch of other crazy stuff? Well, keep watching to find out. Algodoo is a 2D physics sandbox that originally started off as Fun, P-H-U-N, in 2008, created by a student for his master thesis project. The original developer has now moved on to a 3D system known as Algoric's Momentum. Anyway, it's now time for you to experiment with Algodoo. So your first task is to make a basic tower 5 stories high using groups of 3 blocks, then knock it down by dragging a block out from the bottom.
Okay, well that's square, that's not rectangular. That's rectangular.
Squares and rectangles are generally counted as the same thing, a box. Okay, so can you build a tower? You know the 3 blocks, how you do 2 and then a 1? So you don't...
I can't seem to drop it. It's stuck to me.
You got to draw it.
Oh, I thought you drop it there.
No, you draw them.
Oh.
So you're going to draw rectangular blocks.
I see. I was trying to shake it, it wouldn't come off.
They're a little bit close together.
That's okay. Groups of 3, isn't it?
Yeah, but 1 on top. Let me just drag this one over. Let's kind of like... I don't want you to try and make it too easy for yourself. Like that.
Oh, you mean that's...
Yeah, that kind of group of 3.
Okay. Ooh,
now this is live physics, okay? So think about the way you drew that and how you're now going to have to compensate for that for the other stories.
I have.
So you've almost finished the second story. It's okay if one falls, just build it.
Can I pick it up?
If you want to pick it up, you need to use the pick. Actually, let's make it challenging. You have to use the pick up tool. Here we go.
Oh!
Now if you want to undo something, you can press the undo button there.
Where's the undo?
The little back.
That one?
Yep.
Now actually... Again, that's good. Yeah, great. Now let's go again.
You got a little bit more clever with that undo button than I thought you would.
Well, you showed it to me, so there we go.
What do you think of this as a physics sandbox? Does it feel pretty realistic? Do you feel like you've really got some blocks?
Yep.
Okay, now you can zoom in and out. How do you think you zoom in and out?
This one?
Yeah, that's a way to do it.
Perfect. Now, I need to make it a bit bigger.
These are the weirdest blocks ever.
Oh, that's a small one. Can I make it bigger? Throw it away.
Goodbye.
And now start again with this one.
It looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, damn. Oh, don't knock it.
It's like purposely trying. Can I just say this first
Just go away. Oh!
This first task.
Undo it. How do I do with the undo?
You know undo. You can also do Control C if you want to do that. Now, this first task was supposed to take you like 1 minute. It was supposed to be the easiest. I didn't actually think it would be hard for you.
There.
It was almost like a joke task.
So groups of 3 way.
Yeah, but it's going to be 5 stories. Like that's 3.
Oh no!
Yeah, now right click and drag the sky to kind of move yourself up in the world. Now drag down. Yeah, so you're moving yourself up in the world.
Yep.
Now you can build yourself a bit higher.
Moving myself down in the world actually.
You're moving your view up. Oh, look at that! Had the weight of that, but then if you put one there...
No, I'm going to put a skinny one so that it doesn't...
It's less, it weighs less,
less.
It does weigh less. That is a true...
Oh, that's so stupid. I know what I'll do.
Maybe put the roof on that one. And now maybe draw the next block.
I'll draw the other block there. There it is. That can just stay... Oh, there. Just leave that one there.
Okay.
I've drawn it.
But how are you going to do the last story now? 2 blocks on that with 1 on top.
Challenging. Okay, well, let's make them little ones. There. Up. Or make it square.
And you're using that one to stop the other one from sliding, are you?
Yeah, I am. It's a stopper.
Okay, congratulations. Look at what happened to the bottom.
Oh!
They kind of joined together. So, to finish off this task, I will say this task was done a little differently to how I thought you would have done it. The tower wasn't built to the standard I thought you would build it.
Well, neither was the Tower of Pisa. That was kind of leaning, so, yeah.
Well, anyway, can you now use the finger dragging tool to pull out a block from the bottom and make the tower fall down? Okay, I didn't expect that. Pull out one more from the bottom. This is like Jenga now. There we go. Crash. You knocked down the entire tower. Well, that was task 1. Second task is also building another tower, but this is your last tower building task, okay? This time you need to make a pyramid shape, okay? Like a overall pyramid shape using that same 3-block system, but using a copy-paste technique so all the blocks are the same size. Then knock down your pyramid by drawing a ball and chucking the ball at your tower.
There's no copy and paste.
Not visually, there's no copy and paste, but when you generally copy and paste words from a text document, what do you first do? Before you copy what you want to copy, how do you select what you want to copy? You need to first select it.
You go on it like that.
And how would you generally copy from that? You've selected the text.
Well, I selected it, but then I'd right click and go and...
Let's say you wanted to right click.
Copy. Where's clone? Oh, well, clone is the same
There you go,
thing.
you've got another one. You can also do Control C, and then wherever you do Control V, it'll drop a piece. I started you off. Now, if you copy and paste this, you'll be able to make like a pyramid shape. But I want you to make a pyramid that's 4 stories tall.
Control V.
Okay, great, you built one. Maybe a little bit lower next time so it doesn't drop. Not that low. Because then it comes out of the ground.
That's okay. I want to see that again. That was cute.
Well, that's why there's Control Z. Just do Control Z. You keep doing that bounce thing. And the final story at the top. Come on.
Oh, no. Control Z.
Okay, now you've got to do your ball. So make a ball.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there
Little
we go.
ball.
Now click and drag to kind of chuck that ball at the tower. Oh, no.
Oh, wait. It had a baby.
Who knew balls could give birth anyway? Okay, ready? So you're going to click and drag it like a little chuck. There we go.
There we
and
go.
Control Z. Do a light chuck. See how we can. Let's experiment. This is a good thing about this program. If you build a tower as a kid, you miss a whole pyramid tower.
Well, I'm experimenting.
There we go. And there's so many different ways you could do this. You could try and cut. There we go. And chop it up and stuff like that.
You're pretty brutal. You know what I'm going to do?
And this one, on the other hand, is strong enough to knock them down. Why do you keep making lots of balls?
Oh, where did it go?
Well, the ball flung a bit too high because you drew it into the ground. No! You drew another ball.
Oh, wait.
Oh, now the other ball you do is now bouncing on that ball and rolled that ball away.
I got it!
Remember that massive one you drew ages ago? You drew a really big ball ages ago and it went into the sky. It finally fell down and hit the ball when you drew it. Okay, that was the one. I can't believe. Like I forgot the ball even existed and it took so long to fall.
I forgot about it
It
too.
flung so
I was
high.
wondering what happened.
Yeah, because that ball you were ready to grab this ball and the other ball whacked down the tower before you were able to grab that ball in time.
That was really funny.
Oh, the power of balls. Now let's start. No more doing towers now. We've finished with towers and balls. Now,
Times like this, I wish I had balls.
next you have to create a bowl or tub filled with water. Then use the cutting tool to cut it in half and let the water go out everywhere. So you need to make like a tub. A freehand,
Wait.
you're drawing almost like a bathtub.
Okay, that's a tub. Now I've got to hollow it out.
I wasn't going to do it like this, but I wasn't gonna... There we go. I was gonna actually get you to draw the bathtub, but you kind of carved a bathtub. That was a bit different. Now I want you to put some water in there.
Okay, what's water? Let me see.
I'll give you a clue. There's no water as one of the tools here.
Okay.
Nor is
nothing there, nothing there.
You won't see it as an option on the screen.
So it's not an option. Well then how can I do it if it's not an option?
I'll give you a clue. You can liquefy any object. Ah, clever.
Put it there. Right click on it. Liquefy.
Great, you've now got water. The bath has overflowed.
That's okay. Looks like a bubble bath.
Because it's technically, the water's made up of sticky blue circles.
Yeah.
That just gives you a whole new visualization for water. Now can you cut the bathtub in half?
Before I do, I want to see what happens. Oh wow, that was funny. Okay, I'll grab that and throw it away. Go away.
See, someone got out of the bath and the water. You're simulating all this stuff you learned in like grade 2. That was quite the cut. The way you cut it was like it's still in that same position.
Well, I tell you what, it looks like a very,
You can drag a piece away if
rustic
you want.
bath.
You can drag a piece of the
I'm
bath
going to
away.
have to.
That didn't go to plan. let me just give you a visualization.
That looks like a sailing ship.
So you got your bathtub. There we go. And we'll fill it with the water. And we will snip it in half. There we go. You could even have a little boat in it. There we go. And it's a heavy boat. Helium.
It just goes up in the sky.
Well, anyway, so your next task, I gave this away. Simulate the effect of a helium-filled balloon attached to a heavy weight via a string using a rope in Algodoo with the helium material applied. Then cut the rope to let the balloon fly away. So you've got a balloon, you know, like a helium balloon, someone's holding a balloon or it's attached to a weight, then you're going to cut the string. So how are you going to do that?
That's the balloon.
There we
There's
go.
the weight.
And how are you going to attach it via a rope?
Yep. Oh, what happened?
You just cut a piece off the circle. So wrong tool there. Look for what looks most like what looks like a rope to you.
Well, that did. Well, actually, this one.
Yep, rope. There we go.
Okay.
And how are you going to make the balloon helium filled?
Click on it. Material. Helium.
There we go. Now, yes, you've got a helium-filled balloon, but the rope is just too heavy for it.
Oh, you're kidding me. So I'll make this one bigger.
So I don't think you'll ever be able to make this.
Oh, it's gone.
Okay. And make the rope helium. There we go. But you got to cut the rope now. Let's let the balloon go. You did it. Look at that little piece just flying away.
And even the rope's going.
There we go. The next one is to create a windmill that spins at 50 rotations per minute using rectangular blocks and an axle.
Why 50? Why a particular number? Can't it just spin?
50 is just a nice, it looks like the speed of a windmill.
Okay, well that's that.
Now I'll give you a clue here, you'll need to pause the simulation.
That's that. Oh, wait a sec. The ball fell over. I want to attach the ball to it.
I'll give you a clue, I'll repeat what I told you to do. Using rectangular blocks and an axle. Specifically an axle, not a ball.
Okay, go away. Oh. Wait a sec.
The little circle knocked it down. See at the bottom? This is what's going to spin. So it's going to be attached, fully attached. Back in Fun, when I used to use this, it was called a hinge, but they call it axle now.
I'm going to make that wood.
Okay.
And guess what? I'm going to make that glass.
But it's not going to spin.
It will spin once I find the axle. Add center axle. That was quite by accident, actually.
Press play. There's two ways to add an axle. The way you did it was actually the perfect way, and the other way is there's an axle here. You can click the axle on, but this adds it right to the centre. But now the axle doesn't have a motor in it currently, so how are you going to motorise the axle?
I'm going to click on
It just sounds so violent.
I'm going to click on the axle and...
Motor, there we go, it's spinning.
And how many did 50. You say?
No, you...
It flew away.
Okay. Let's start that again.
I'm surprised the glass didn't break. You know what? I want that glass in my house for my windows. It didn't break. Did you see it?
The reason I specifically specified here as 50 is so that it wouldn't fly away. Because the windmill is not glued to the ground, so it's literally a stick, and if that spins too, it'll fly away.
Best glass I've ever seen. It doesn't break. They should make all windows out of that glass. Can I order that?
You can invent it. You've made your nice little windmill, so that's that task done. Was that hard?
No, it was fun actually.
Okay.
Can I add another... almost. Oh,
no, there's an axle in the way.
No, I want to do another spinning thing so it's got two lasers spinning.
Okay, I'll be honest. The best way to do that is we're going to have to get rid of this.
Why?
And because then you've got too many objects trying to join on, because it can only axle one object on.
Oh.
So the best way to do what you're trying to do is to actually draw the shape that you specifically want.
Well, that's not the shape I want. That looks...
Yeah, well,
That looks like a palm tree now.
No, it's...
That's a tree. But that's even wood.
Well, do you know what? It's an environmentally friendly windmill.
I think all windmills are environmentally friendly.
No, they actually kill birds that fly, so they're not really that environmentally friendly.
Well, this one, the birds will be nesting in it.
So it's even less environmentally friendly. It's an... running away.
You know what?
It's walking.
You
I created life.
the first motor car. There we go.
Well, actually, a future task is for you to create a drivable car that you have to drive around with this.
Leave that. That's
No,
entertaining.
it's supposed to.
Make it really fast. Make it really fast.
No, it's
Please,
we're trying to. And now, stand. No, oh, I can't get this darn thing to stand. Stop.
Oh, now it's a pendulum. It was a pendulum.
Don't tip over. Don't tip over. Ah.
You tipped over.
Pause. Now, this is how you solve nothing.
A slingshot, huh? You're going to slingshot it now.
Just wait. There we go.
What's that?
It's going to be attached to the ground. It's just a hinge to keep it there so it won't move. Lots of hinges, actually, that to hinge that thing to the ground too. Okay, there we go. I was sick of that windmill running away all the time. It's hinged to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you said you wanted to see what it would look like. It spun really fast, right?
Yep.
Go ahead. Spin it really fast. There we go.
Is that all it can do?
I can go faster than that, but it's stuck to the ground. If you type in your own number, you can make it go any speed you actually want. Stop. That'll break the computer.
No, it won't.
It's going so fast you can't actually properly see how fast it's going.
Okay, yep.
So your next task is to design a car using the polygon tool for the body and circle tools for the wheels that you can control and drive around with the arrow keys on the keyboard. I'd recommend a motor speed of about 200 RPM.
Okay, polygon tool
Yep.
for the body.
Yep. So
Okay.
I would probably pause while you're doing this. I wouldn't draw those wheel holes.
I want to draw the wheel holes because they're part of it.
But then how are you going to hinge a wheel on?
I'll work it out.
The heck is that? Is that a mountain with caves at the bottom?
Well, almost. There we go.
But
That
then you
one?
won't be able to hinge it on. Do what you want. I won't say anything. Let's just see what happens. Now why are you doing it like that?
It'll fall down in a second. I'm going to get rid of that wheel. Oh, well,
No.
that can be that wheel.
This is so weird.
Now it needs to... Let me just press play so it can fall to the ground. Oh! Didn't
So
mean
you
like
didn't
that.
hinge them on. Imagine
Okay.
if you bought a car from a used alge man.
Control...
and
How do you... I'm going to go
What the heck
back.
is an alge man?
Okay, that's
Bought
the
a car-
hinge thing.
Yep, it's an axle. I call it a hinge because that's what it used to be called. Wow, you just felt like you could just click them on, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Now you've got to motorise them, obviously.
Well, it only needs one. It's going.
I'll show you something you can also do. If you click on two at once, you can actually motorise both the axles. And this is settings for both axles now. Anyway, here's your car. Now, it's kind of moving by itself, but how would you make it controlled by the keyboard?
Oh, here. Forward key.
The arrow keys,
Forward.
make it...
No, F for forward. B for back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, brake. Oh, no, but I'm going to make it revert. Oh, no, brake can just be stop. S for stop.
And now control your car.
There we go.
And now stop your car. Now, motor speed of about 200.
Because you just want to see the car go out of control.
No, because that's the actual proper... Does a car really go this slow?
Well, cars don't go 200.
No, that's not speed. I mean, could you imagine your... Don't worry. Oh, these controls are awful. So you can go that way, you can go this way. Did you notice that little bit of thing?
Yeah.
And let's brake. There we go. Okay.
Now,
Now,
I want to modify the car. Give it
Can
to me.
we change
Lots
the
of people modify their cars. I want to modify my car.
yeah, but
Where is the car?
I can't even control
Forward.
it with your weird FPS.
Yes.
You've got a
Forward.
weird FPS system.
It's not going far. There we
There
go.
it is.
Stop,
You
stop.
gotta stop. Make it go
Come on.
back now. Where's the back key?
I'm pressing back.
It's gone forward so much.
Well,
and then
come
get ready to stop it.
Stop.
Stop. No, keep your finger on it. It's like brakes, like
Oh.
you keep your finger on it.
Can I draw something on it, or can I do a square, but have the square so that it's stuck on there?
Yeah, but you'll have to hinge. There goes the luggage.
Oh, stop it! Back, forward. Stop.
I need
Stop,
that
stop,
luggage
stop.
back. Okay, you'd need to pause it and hinge it on.
Pause. Hinge on a window.
Yep, fixate an object. There you go, it's fixated.
Oh, but now I've got that.
The driver's dead.
It's going to be a gold car.
Okay. You
And
can change the colour if you like. So it's literally made out of gold, but it can be any colour that you want.
It's gold, but it's pink.
Pink gold, great.
Yep. And what's velocity?
Don't worry about that. That's more information.
Spongify. That'll be interesting.
You've just crashed
What?
the entire program. Oh, there we go. It
There we
says
go.
where you're up to, though.
Excellent.
Oh, well, not really.
Oh, not really, because my window's gone.
And it still falls apart.
Oh.
So your task now is to design a ramp for the car with a jump and landing platform ahead, and successfully drive the car yourself over the ramp, through the air, and land it on the platform. So
Okay.
first of all, you're going to draw a ramp.
Okay.
So, you'd probably use your own polygon tool here. So draw a ramp for this car.
Can I have
You
this
can
one gone?
Yeah, that can go.
Okay.
So here we go. You're drawing a ramp for the car. Remember, this is something a car would be able to drive up.
Yeah? Oh, it's a bit shaky. Okay.
Do you believe your car could drive up that?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you're going to have to try again because it's a shape. You've got to
Oh, wait.
finish an entire shape. What?
Okay, there we go.
But if you press play, it's going to...
No. I know what I'm going to do. I get to hold it up. It's held up.
So you'd rather draw it like that rather than just drawing a triangular shape that can hold itself up?
I might axle it then there. Wait, where's the axle thing? That thing.
You just made this so much more complicated than
There.
it needed to be.
And I'll axle it.
Okay.
Okay,
That was not what I
Done.
expected. Okay. Can you drive your car up that?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think your car
Needs
would
more
be...
power. Maybe I need a running go. Yeah. Almost. Oh.
What's that thing poked at the back? What an annoying thing to have on a car. A spiky thing at the back. What's that if you don't like someone behind you and if
You
someone
reverse.
beats at you reverse and spike their car?
Yes. Be handy if cars do
Okay.
that. I know what I'll do. Cut. Grab.
But you've hinged them.
Oh.
You've hinged it to the ground. So, with 3 hinges, you can't pull it away. It's hinged.
Wait.
You can't. It's hinged
Oh,
in place.
well, I'll get rid of the hinges then. Wait a sec. I know what I'll do. I'll liquefy. Yeah, it's gone.
You can't. Those hinges, you put at the bottom.
That's okay. If I do that and then put another hinge there. Quickly put another
Pause
hinge
it.
there. But can I tie that string there? What's that?
That's for making gears.
It looks like a torture device. I want to press play.
Give this a motor. There's your torture device.
Okay, here we go. Whee! Oh, that's a pretty... Ah, there we go.
So what do you do when your car's upside down?
Well, what you do is you grab it.
Superman!
And then...
And then hope that it lands. Come over
there
here.
it is.
This is your opportunity for a fresh start. That's all you need for a ramp, you see. But your back of your car... Do you know what? I'm so sick of that spike on the back of your car. Let's just chop that bit of the car off. Okay? And chuck it away. And there you go. Go. That's a better car. Here we go. Ready?
Silly car.
Don't laugh.
Looks like a roller skate.
Okay. Yeah.
Shoe in a roller skate.
Go. Try and land it. Here we go. Can you do it? Oh, you did a flip. Oh,
I did
it. Now land successfully on this platform. Can you do it? And brake. You did it.
I did
You're
it.
upside down, but you
I did
landed
it.
on the platform.
There we go.
Congratulations. That was all the tasks I had for you today. How do you find this program overall?
It's pretty fun, except for the sponge. Oh, Spongify. I want to do the Spongify now and see what happens, because we are officially...
Let's try it.
Oh,
There we go. It's a
it
sponge.
does. See, you've made it. I want to now
Maybe-
drive the car, bounce the car on the sponge.
Yeah, it's like a
There
spongy...
we go.
That is a weird thing, isn't it? Looks like an old mattress
It
that
does
someone's
look
chucked out. It's like chuck the mattress
know.
out the window.
Oh, that's good. I want a ball to bounce on the sponge. Let me grab a ball. To go
Oh,
away.
I forgot some things that we you didn't look. Let me just show you through because there's a bunch of things I
Can
didn't
we
show
just bounce
you.
a ball on the sponge first? A big ball.
You can add a little this thing. This means that wherever the car moves, you can see the
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's almost like a skyscraper.
So if you put that on
leaving
a-
bit
yeah.
of a tail behind.
a skyscraper leaving a tail.
Yeah, you know
A skyscraper.
those things.
A skyscraper.
Well, I don't know, those rocket things or whatever they are
Wait,
that
wait,
leave the...
Do they usually
Back
call planes skyscrapers, Because as far as I'm aware, skyscrapers are buildings that are over 150 metres tall.
I don't know, those planes that leave that white smoky stuff behind. I thought they were called skyscrapers. They look like they're scraping the sky. Massive ball.
What's a ball for? Oh, another thing I forgot is magnets. So you can actually make something a magnet. Like I could make this, attraction. This thing is being magnetised to it.
Yeah.
If I get that big ball, where's that big ball? Come on, ball, look. See, magnet. See, there we go.
Oh, the water's coming up too.
Yeah, because it's a magnet.
I didn't know water was attracted to
Well,
magnets.
it's specifically not a magnet. It's just anything really. So you know you can have magnets. You can experiment with that. You could add like a
So
spring.
everything's attracted.
Oh, look at that! I put a spring on and it's moving.
Yeah.
So you could put a spring on that, and that ball doesn't know what to do with that spring. You can make a gear system where you got a gear here, a gear there, and there we go. One gear is motorized and the others,
Following along.
follow along, exactly. So what do you overall think of this program? This is basically
It's a really
physics
fun
sandbox.
It's a fun program, but it's also educational because it teaches you different materials and how they react with each other, how things react to gravity, and I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's even got laser pens. So, for example, see how you can see the way light's bouncing off?
Yeah.
Different things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with this program, but for now, it's time to just cut everything up and we'll leave.
Gosh.
There we go. Anyway, that's it for this episode of OS First Timer. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.